back to my channel. It is a long time since I've done a video sitting down like this, but we have a really long video. If you could probably tell by the timestamp on here, I have a BG collection, as you can tell by the title. Y'all know that I'm BG's obsessed, and the pile next to me of BG vinyl, y'all can see it literally right there. There's a couple duplicates in here, but pretty much everything is, you know, on its own and all that good stuff. So I have the vinyls, cassettes, and CDs to show you guys. I'm not including the 45s in here because I feel like that'd just be a little repetitive. But other than that, let's get right on into this collection. Okay, so we're gonna start with the vinyl. Y'all have seen some of these, but I'm gonna show you guys anyways if you guys haven't seen the last one I did, which was a long time ago. So the very first one I have, none of this is in order, by the way. I just have these stacked from the way they came off my vinyl shelf. We're going to start with Odessa. This is one of the rare ones because it's the felt cover one. And then when you open it, looks like this, which is kind of cool. Kind of gives me Christmas vibes because it's red and green. But that's Odessa. This was one of the first albums. I think it was 1968. Correct me if I'm wrong. When it comes to dates, I'm not the best. We have the Bee Gees' first album. They're so pretty. Normally I go through like the track listings, but I feel like if I do that, that's gonna just make this video way too long. So I'm just gonna show you guys the fronts and the backs, and if they're not in plastic and they open, I'll show you guys that as well. The next album is Bee Gees' Rare, Precious, and Beautiful. We have this one right here, which is super cool. This one I never thought I was gonna be able to find. I don't know why, but I mean, it's just a basic album. This one was $15. If y'all want to know the prices if they're on here, I'll go ahead and let y'all know that. This next one is Idea by the Bee Gees. This one was probably $15 as well. This was when Vince and Colin were in the band back in the day. So we got the front. Got the boys looking all young, which is kind of crazy. Sorry for the bad reflection. The next album we have is Horizontal. This one was $15 as well. This is, again, one of their first albums they ever did. This one's really cool because if y'all like Massachusetts, this is the one for you. Some of these albums are more easy to come by than others. Others are harder to come by. Just depends on your location, I guess, and like where you're from. Next up is going to be Bee Gees' Tears On. This one I lucked out on because my local vinyl store was selling it for $3. I don't know how I got so lucky. This one opens up to look like this. So it's super cool. Fun fact about this one, she came double vinyl, but instead of it just being Tears On, I feel bad for whoever got the Sgt. Pepper's without the Sgt. Pepper's in it. Unless they got that like that, but that's a little fun fact about this one. Don't mind the random stuff falling. I really don't know what's going on over there. Anyway, we have Bee Gees' Trafalgar. This one was $10. This one was a little harder to find just because I didn't want to really order it on eBay. But this one's this one. This one was from the early 70s, if I'm not wrong. Trafalgar. So I'm going to keep taking from this pile here. This one is To Whom It May Concern. This one I got a really good deal on. It was only $5.99. This is pretty much when they were just, I guess, starting to hit their really good peak era. It's in cellophane, so that's always cool. Little ASMR for y'all. Next up is, if y'all know, you know, Main Course. It is one of their most popular albums just because it started the quote-unquote disco era. Basically, this one's got Nights on Broadway and Jive Talking and all of that good jazz. So if you're not really a big Bee Gees fan, this will definitely be one for you. But yeah, it's one of the basic ones. Ignore the stuff going on in the background. I don't control my surroundings. I have two versions of Main Course, but it's the same album just twice. But yeah, we have Main Course. So yeah, I think my mom's in the kitchen making noise, so that's what that is. And then we have the live 2-album set. This one I was actually pretty shocked to find. I don't really remember how much I paid for it, but ain't she pretty? She's so pretty. That's the front, and then of course the back. And if these weren't in cellophane, I would totally just take out the vinyls a little more easily or open them. But because she is in cellophane, we have the two. If y'all like those photos, there's those photos. Okay, so moving on, we have 2 copies of Living Eyes. I think it's funny because this album has no album in it. I bought it not knowing that. So I bought the cover for, I don't remember how much I spent on this, but we have that. But this one I found for $10 that actually has the album in it. So if y'all see my very first BG collection, y'all would see that. And she actually found the vinyl. So slay. Living Eyes has got to be one of my favorite albums, honestly. Because, you know, if you're really into the, like, more, I guess, country style music, that's the album that they did with, like, more country songs, so, like, Wildflower and stuff like that. Actually, yeah, Wildflower's on there. And then Living Eyes and all that good jazz. Another one of the most popular albums is Spirits Having Flown, which this one has, like, Search and Find. If y'all are a big fan of the song called Tragedy, you're gonna love this one, because that is on here. This one I can open up and show y'all. It is honestly so pretty. I don't know why I say pretty as if I'm Southern. Anyway, this also has a really cool inside. I'm not really wanting to pull it out too far just because it's hard to get back in, but it's a colorful one. Not colorful vinyl, but the original paper sleeves in here. And I love when the paper sleeves are originally in here. So, we now have Saturday Night Fever. So if y'all found the Bee Gees through this, then this is the album for you. Of course, it doesn't have too many Bee Gees songs on it, but it's a majority. And, you know, you can never go wrong with a good Saturday Night Fever. Or if you're a fan of John Travolta. You got John Travolta up in there. Next up, sorry for my mom's phone's going off. I think this video is a little all over the place, but that's okay. It's okay, we're real here with y'all. The very first album I actually ever bought was Children of the World. I'll never forget. This is like 5 or 6 years ago. I was like, I want Children of the World. Children of the World. And I got it, and it's been here in my life for like 5 or 6, maybe 7 years. I don't know how long. But yeah, it's got an inside joke between me and my sister on that one. I'm not gonna spoil that. Next album is, it's not really an album, it's more of a compilation with a bunch of different ones. So it's called The Bee Gees Bonanza from the early years. It's got a lot of information just on here. Just about them and stuff, so it's got the early years. And when I say early years, it's like the 50s, 60s. This came out in 1980 for reference for anyone looking for it. This one, I think, was the second thing I ever bought of the Bee Gees, which is just the 2 vinyl set of the Bee Gees Greatest. I'm pretty sure every Bee Gees fan has got to have one of these in their collection, and if you don't, run and go get one. Mine was only $6. I mean, you can't really beat a $6 album for 2. This one's kind of cool when you open it, but I'm not really going to take it out of here. But yeah, it's got some photos of them inside, which is kind of cool. We're not even halfway through, y'all. Maybe halfway. This one I actually did not know existed until I saw it. And it's called Take Hold of That Start. The way they have them on the front is kind of creepy, don't ask. I don't know where they got the idea of making them look like this. But basically, this one's just another one of those compilations. I guess. I don't know. I never really heard of this one until I bought it at the local store, so don't ask me for much information on that because I'm pretty sure I could give you false information. And then again, this was another one. This is a Bee Gees Gold Volume 1 compilation album. This one has like the songs from like How Can You Mend a Broken Heart all the way to New York Mining Disaster all the way to Lonely Days. This one doesn't open up, but their vinyl is in here, and then there's some photos of them from like the earlier years. See Mo staring at you. Oh, I forgot about this. This is just casually mixed in. I didn't know this 45 was in here, but you know, it's very Gibb Shine with a sweat towel. Okay, and then, oh, that makes sense. Okay, so we got, I want to show these simultaneously. Barbra Streisand and Barry, and then Barry's album. I lucked out on getting this for $5. This one was $1.99. 2 good albums. I will admit, Robin's my favorite. Shh. Next up, this is again all mixed up. We have Andy, the Andy Gibb, with Flowing Rivers. You like Andy Gibb? Get the album. Next, Staying Alive. I bought this for $11.99 for absolutely no reason at all, except for the fact that I have a strange addiction. Moving on. This one, these two albums were my, mom's, so I'm not really gonna show much because they do mustaches on them. Moving on. Anyway, we have Best of the Bee Gees. There's going to be another version of this one popping out somewhere. I bought too many versions of this. I don't know why, but they were by different, I think different publishers. I could be wrong. But yeah, Best of the Bee Gees has the older songs. You know, the good stuff. So if you like the older Bee Gees stuff, that's for you. This one actually surprised me when I found it, which was Cucumber Castle. I vlogged this once. Whenever I found it, I vlogged it, which was kind of insane. But this was with Barry and Mo. Robin was off doing his solo work at the time. So yeah, it's just Barry and Mo. If y'all never seen it, check it out. This is not a sponsored by a video by anybody, but the fact that I burn a hole in my pocket for the Bee Gees. Next up, I think I showed one of these already, but this is Idea again. Except for this time it's a different version, and this one was cheaper. Don't ask. Oh look, it's Andy Gibb. This one is, what is it? Andy Gibb's Greatest. This is actually only $4.99. So if you like Andy, this one's a little more hard to come by, so I was kind of shocked when we found it at the record store. Okay, and then we have a double whammy of Shadow Dancing. Don't ask me why I have the issue of buying doubles of everything. But I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not really sorry because if I can own it twice, why not own it twice? If I can own it 3 times, why not own it 3 times? If you have the same problem, please let me know, because I don't think I'm alone. Okay, no, maybe I didn't show that album already. I don't know. You're gonna have to let me know how many times I showed this album if you're paying attention. Idea by the Bee Gees. How many times have I showed it? Because I don't know. Let me know. And we have Robin. Robin. My favorite. Ouch. Y'all know. This actually shocked me to find because for the longest time I was on eBay looking for this album. It's How Old Are You for $2.99. On eBay I've seen this for way expensive, and honestly, sorry, I had it finished. This is really good condition, and I was really, really shocked. So if you like Robin's solo work, this would definitely be an album for you because if you know the song Juliet, you'll find it on here. We're finally getting to the bottom of this, you guys. I've been yapping for so long, which is kind of insane. Now we've got Secret Agent. Secret Agent. This is Boys Do Fall in Love. Some of these albums are dusty, I swear. I don't dust them. So there's just dust particles flying all around me right now. That's Robin. Okay. And then the last 2 albums, y'all have seen these if y'all saw the Colorado vlogs I did. But I don't know why I ended up buying this. Because I did not know I actually owned this one. But that's okay. Again, it's a different version of it. A different font, you know. Different fonts are good. And then last but not least, ESP. ASMR. Anyway, this one has ESP, You Win Again, The Longest Night. They rap on this album. That'll shock you. Back to Funk. They rap. So if y'all didn't know that, then you know now. The only 2 albums I don't have right now are Life in a Tin Can and Mr. Natural, but I'm hoping to get those soon. So if y'all see them on eBay for a good price, let me know. Send them to the socials. Anyways, so next we're going to be going over CDs and cassettes. Okay, so now we're going to do the cassettes and CDs. This one's a lot more small because, unfortunately, I don't have the luck of finding a lot of BGCs, which is kind of weird, but you know. CDs are coming into the fact that they're like records and records are being sold like CDs. And all of the above. So we're going to start with the cassettes. Again, all of this stuff is dusty. Please do not judge me. I had a long school year. Anyway, we have Alone by the Bee Gees. I lucked out on getting this on eBay for, I want to say 99 cents. Yeah. The next one is the Bee Gees songbook. This one was at a local record store for $4.99. I had never seen Bee Gees cassettes there before, which was kind of shocking. But, got it. For a deal. Stale. This next one's the Bee Gees Live. $3.49. I do realize I have one more cassette, but I'm not going to go find it right now because I have absolutely no idea where it's from. I mean, not from. I have no idea where it's from. No, I don't know where it's at. This is why you love me, because I don't stop the video. Anyway, he's wiping the dust off of one. This, I think, was one of the very first CDs I ever got of the Bee Gees, which is kind of cool. Y'all know. Also, I would love to find this on vinyl, but it's very rare to find. But, you know, Ordinary Lives, Bodyguard. Perfect. This was the very first CD I ever bought, which is Alone. Got this one, I think, honestly, at Goodwill. For $5, I think it was. Pretty much a steal. The next one actually shocked me when I found it. Sorry, I'm like wiping the dust off before I'm showing you. This one is the best of the Bee Gees. I was shocked to find it on CD for $5.99. It's exactly like the vinyl, just the CD version, which is kind of cool. I've got Saturday Night Fever on CD. Who would have known? This one was $5.99 in fair shape. This one, again, if y'all saw the Colorado, you saw this. But isn't she cool? She's cool. She's cool. It's just all of the songs, and like there's 2 discs. So it's 21 songs on one side and then 19 on the other. So you'll not stop listening to the Bee Gees for quite a long time if you put that entire CD to play. This next one, again, was found in Colorado. So shout out to the Twist and Shout record shop in Colorado. This one was $3.99. It's just it's 5 early songs. So like Words, To Love Somebody, all that good jazz. And then we're down to our last 2, which are pretty much the largest, I guess, kind of CDs. This one is Bee Gees The Greatest Hits, the record. This one is really cool because it's got 21 and 19. I think that's their favorite amount of songs to put on CD. So that's that one. And then our last one, hold on, I got an itch in my nose. The last one is this one. Bee Gees #1. This is probably the first CD I ever saw of them. However, it was not the first one I bought. This one has 19 songs on it, and then They Say Yes was made whenever Mo had just passed away, so it says Maurice Gibb tribute track. Man in the Middle is on the bottom of the CD, and that's sad, but also very cool because we love Mo. We love Mo. Anyway, that is the last thing I'm showing you guys. I am so sorry that this video was so long, but you got a Bee Gees obsessed girl, you're gonna have a long video. But anyways, if you did like it, subscribe down below and turn on post notifications so you don't miss a future upload. I have a lot of more collection videos coming, which will be very soon. I'm also going to probably start posting more than once a week, so stay tuned for that as well. I love y'all so much, and please take care. Bye!